Hey folks, it's Reviewy McReviewface coming back at you with another long overdue installment of pop culture. That's right, I am finally coming back to you with another episode of Pop Culture. It's been a minute, but I mean, I think you understand. We've all had some things on our plates lately. Just to start off with, everyone here in the McReviewface household is healthy, so we're pretty blessed that way, and I hope that all of you folks out there are doing well. You know, it's a tough time. We all got to pull together while maintaining social distance, of course. So in the interests of helping to take your mind off of things and helping to take my mind off of things, I thought it's about time for me to crack back into the pop culture pile and start working on something. So I thought, you know, I'm based here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and I thought, what better thing to do than to do something that's Alberta based. Taking the figurine that is Vanessa Kensington, baby, yeah, from the Austin Powers series. It was cheap. It was only a couple of dollars. That was, again, dealing with these pop culture or these pop figurines, I went with the cheapest ones. Ooh, this one actually comes with a nice little clear base. Probably because it won't stand up on its own. Yep, that's what I thought. So it's going to be a lot like the Alita doll body from Alita Battle Angel, in that a strong breeze will knock this over. So we have the Vanessa Kensington figure. Who are we doing? Well, as I said, in honor of the wacky and wild times that we live in, as well as, you know, honoring someone from the Alberta area, I decided to turn this particular Funko Pop into Dr. Deena Hinshaw. Now, those of you who are not from Alberta aren't going to be familiar, but Dr. Hinshaw has been the one who's been giving us our COVID-19 updates on a daily basis, and she's become a little bit of an icon here in Alberta, both for her bold fashion choices and her straightforward manner of presenting the information so that it's not scary, so that we have a good idea of what's going on in the world. So I thought, what better person to honor than Dr. Hinshaw? So, taking a look at our reference photos here we have of Dr. Hinshaw, you can see that she's got fairly long, fairly straight blonde hair with a straight across bang, very prominent glasses, and then of course we've got the fashion choice. So I think this one won't be too difficult to do. If we look at the Vanessa Kensington figure here, obviously she's going to need a haircut in the back. That's got to go straight down. The bangs obviously will have to change. We'll have to put some glasses on her. Maybe tame down that makeup. Vanessa, oh, behave. And then we're going to be turning this silver go-go dancer outfit into a nice periodic table dress, taming down these boots into some nice sensible shoes. I think first thing we need to do is get rid of all of these spiky bits of hair, because these are obviously not going to work for Dr. Hinshaw's look. So far, so good. Again, watching out for my fingies here, because this is actually pretty, as I say that and slip and almost slice myself open, this is pretty hard plastic to cut into. All right, so there's our first bit of haircut. You can see there have been a couple of parts where it's cut straight through, but that's okay. We'll be able to fix that, no problem. This might be a good opportunity here to see if we can detach the head, and with a little gentle persuasion, i.e. breaking it, it does come out. There we go. Makes it a little easier to work on when we've just got the head to work with. And we can just go ahead and glue that back onto the body at a later time and date. What did I just say about slicing towards myself? Look at that. Look how close I just came to cutting my damn finger. I'm very lucky that didn't cut. I have a thing about cutting my fingers. I tend to get involved in what I'm doing, and I get a little sloppy, and the next thing you know, there's blood everywhere. So let's try to avoid that, shall we? Because Dr. Hinshaw, while I appreciate everything you've done, I really don't feel like bleeding for you. No offense. Really? I had to say that while I was saying don't feel like bleeding for you. Okay. Dr. Hinshaw, if you are watching this, I promise you that I will sanitize this. Because obviously having blood near it would make this a biohazard, or however you want to classify it. And you know what? I'm going to stop here because, quite honestly, we're having a bad day. So I'm going to go and find the Dremel, the proper Dremel tool, so that I can actually grind this down without just stabbing myself repeatedly. I did manage to find my rotary tool. Fantastic, isn't it? Yay, rotary tool! In the interest of not being an idiot, I'm going to cover my eyes and cover my face as I continue to grind down on this to smooth out Vanessa's hair. Let's get into it. Now that I've made a right royal mess, I think you can see this is a much slimmer hair profile now. Yeah, so it's looking much smoother, much less bumpy, so I think we'll be able to work with that. And then on the legs here, you can see, managed to chop those boots down into some nice sensible shoes. So from there, we just got to clean this up a bit so that we can build up what we need. So we need to build in the bangs, build the hair a little smoother, build the glasses on, build out the dress a bit more. We just need to put some sleeves on her there, build up that back of that dress, smooth out the calves, and then we'll be ready for paint and reassembly, and then it's on to the box. All right, so it's been a few days since I managed to slice my knuckle. You can see it's healing up very nicely right there. And we did take this figure, wipe it down with Lysol wipes, and dunk it into boiling water. So there's no way there's anything bad left on there. But yeah, from here what I want to do, start busting into the clay so we can start to sculpt some of these other elements. So these pieces are now out of the oven and have hardened up nicely. So that was about a 12-minute bake. You can hear they're nice and solid now. So I think we're good there. So the next thing is to start some painting. So after some painting, a little shellac, and box being printed up, we have our finished product, the Dr. Deena Hinshaw Healthcare Funko Pop. See, you know, if you want, you can collect them all of the different Chief Medical Officers of Health of Canada. So there is the finished product. And then we'll be moving on to one of our other Funko Pops. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this was enjoyable. I hope you're staying safe. And as always, I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just customizing some Funko Pops. I'm Reviewy McReviewface. I'm stuck in my house and so are you. I'll see you next time.